Hi everybody, Kent and Karen coming to you from our sunroom at LL, actually in our ministry center that's currently under deconstruction. Thanks to your prayers and your gifts, we're actually tearing apart part of the sunroom in order to make it over into more usable space. And we thought, I don't know why we thought this, that the image of walls being deconstructed or torn down would have some sort of relevance for people who are walking through their healing journey with the Lord. It's certainly spoken to us. Anyways, we want to follow up. This is now video number 3 on Christmas tradition.
Yeah. So you'll have to go back and look at our other ones if you want to like catch up on what we've done in the past. But our third Christmas tradition, which many of you actually do, is to hold a feast. And as we celebrate Christmas, you know, it can get so commercial and it's all about the gifts. And we've tried to be really intentional. And so one of the things that is actually really faith-based is feasting. And the Lord loves feasts. And so to celebrate his birthday, you know, like you, we cook a big turkey or a ham and we do the table up and we just make it a beautiful time of family, of conversation, of being able to stuff ourselves and feel that tryptophan kind of feeling after you eat the turkey and you're tired. But there's something actually really special about coming together and feasting at a table together. And so to just remind you that you can be very intentional. You can actually, you know, put little place cards sometimes on your table to ask people about what their favorite Christmas present was, or what their favorite Christmas gift was, or what their favorite tradition is even, or what's special to them right now during this season of their life. And so you can use anything around the Christmas celebration to actually bring joy and to have really good conversations. And I think being intentional and also that whole idea of feasting and celebrating, and also to see too that God has provided this beautiful meal on the table, and God has provided these family members to sit around next to. And so we would just like to really encourage you to spend that intentional time around the table this year.
Yeah, I think the conversations we've been having with people about Christmas traditions since we started doing this have been very intriguing. And we all maybe have our own family traditions, and by the way, it's not about greater or lesser. Because I've been thinking about this whole thing, it's really what we do to make family familiar that defines that safe place where we all come together and gather. So what it looks like in your home and our home could be very different, but the whole point is we create a real sense of the tradition is not what we worship. We worship the Lord, but he designed family. And so when we have traditions as a family, we create a sense of predictability. It enhances belonging. It enhances that anticipation of when we come together. And it's all about the being together and building relationships. So I want to commend to you, whatever shape your family is in this Christmas, whether looking forward to be together or there's a little bit of a reluctance in your family gatherings. The greater the level of safety that you as a person or a parent creates, the greater the level of engagement other people will join in with you. So it's really about our traditions, if we engage in them humbly and in a way that really builds value into people's lives. It's not necessarily what we do. It's the fact that we do it together to worship Jesus, and it helps everybody engage.
And we can set a tone.
Oh, it totally sets a tone.
Set a tone of celebration, of appreciation. Yeah, you can get really creative actually about your feasting times as we celebrate the King and what he did for us, and just how the Lord sent Jesus Christ to come in human form on our behalf is really quite extraordinary.
Yeah, I would just even say don't overcomplicate Christmas traditions. Just honestly be real. You can start a Christmas tradition where you sit around the table or sit around the tree or sit around to something and simply talk about what God's done in your life this year. Lead the way. And just keep it really authentic. Where traditions go south is when they're inauthentic and it's just form. But when there's real people sharing real story, especially God's story, then it's actually hard to find people that don't want to engage because it really creates a lot of value. I hope that's a help to you. We certainly want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
We thank you for the incredible honor of being part of your family, church family, your story with Jesus this year, and hope that not only that you have an incredible time of refreshing this season, but hope that 2020 is a year where God really gives you his vision.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.